Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, heavyweights. Now, this is going to be Joshua week. 2 weeks ago, we had Wilder week. Joshua going up against Andy Ruiz Jr., baby. And, so a lot of things happen, a lot of interviews, a lot of people talking, right, in his camp. So it's his time. But Joshua said something very interesting, right? We'll break it down. And he says, you know what? Me and Wilder should sit down face to face and iron a deal out. Sort out our differences, iron it out face to face, right? So, we would think that's good, right? We think that's good. But like I've been saying before, when fighters have a fight, they will be inclined to talk about the fight that people want to see, right? I'm hoping I will get this same animation, the same dedication, right, from Anthony Joshua of wanting to fight Deontay Wilder after the Ruiz fight, right? If he gets through this fight, then I want him to be actively trying to get Deontay Wilder. I've heard him talk, I've heard Eddie Hearn talk, and I'm still not hearing what you want to really hear to make at Deontay Wilder's antenna really go up. And that's like, hey, money won't be an issue here, right? We're not going to offer him stuff. We're not going to be telling you how his profile has raised in the last year and all that. He had the WBC title last year when negotiations started, right? Just because he knocked Brazil out, yeah, his profile's raised a little bit, but after he knocks Stavern out, his profile was high. The way that highlight reel knockout. Knocking out Ortiz, it was high when nobody else wanted to fight Ortiz. It's been high, right? It's not higher because of Brazil knockout, right? So, therefore, it's a lot of baloney. We got to make sure, get it to the point where beat Ruiz and actively call him out, and money's not an issue, at least 50-50. If not, it's still not going to happen. Now, Anthony Joshua says he wants to win and look good. Of course he has to, because that's what Deontay Wilder did. So, like I said before, it sounds good that he seems to want Wilder now. That's what it seems like, but we're still before the Andy Ruiz fight. Listen, guys, I can just remember, what was it, about 6 weeks ago? He was on This Morning with Sway or whatever, right? And he was talking about Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz after the Jarrell Miller fight. That's the guy I want to get in America because his profile is high in America, right? That's what we said before he was going to fight Jarrell Miller, right? Jarrell Miller got dope. Then it didn't happen with Ortiz. And we're sitting here explaining why it's Ortiz's fault. You know what I mean? Oh, Ortiz asked for 10 meat. What are you talking about? Of course it is. It's a huge fight. Remember, his profile is high in America, right? It was still high then, right? That's why I'm just not really, falling for the, hey, I want to get this guy when I have a fight in front of me. I like to hear him say that, and that goes for everybody. It's not just Anthony Joshua. Boxers, period, right? The dude they supposed to fight, that's the one they talk about when another fight is signed, right? That's how it happens. As soon as they win that fight that nobody wanted to see, then they're not as adamant. They're not as loud about getting that fight they were talking about. If he wanted Ortiz right after Jarrell Miller, and then Jarrell Miller got doped, right? You get Ortiz. You get Ortiz, period. It's not like, hey, don't ask for no money. Don't ask for what Dillian White or Jarrell Miller was getting, right? You're supposed to get less. No, give him more because, remember, his profile is high in America, right? That's not what happened. Guys, whatever. When you follow these kind of things, you're not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. You understand what time it is. You're going by the facts of what people are saying themselves, right? So this sounds cool that Joshua wants to sit down with Deontay Wilder face to face. But if I hear that after the Ruiz fight, then what will happen is they probably will sit down face to face. Let's see what happens. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.